Hello guys, welcome back to our channel where we give you the latest, juiciest, trending news from education to sports, entertainment, information, politics, what have you. We have it right here on this channel. If this is your first time here on our channel, you're welcome. Kindly remember to click on the subscribe button, click on the bell icon too to get notified whenever we drop in new videos. Alright, so today's we'll be teaching you these easy steps on filling your tax theme on your Google AdSense. But before that, remember sometime last year YouTube sent a mail informing us that they will start receiving tax earnings from our removing tax earnings from our accounts, from our earnings. Yes, so according to the mail, it said Google may begin withholding US taxes on earnings you generate from viewers in the US as early as June 2021. Please submit your US tax info in AdSense as soon as possible. If your tax info isn't provided by May 31st, 2021, Google may be required to deduct up to 24% of your total earnings worldwide. If you're a creator in the US, you may have already submitted your tax info. Check your tax info in the AdSense account to be sure. Google is required to collect tax info from creators in the YouTube Partner Program (YPP). If any tax deductions apply, Google will withhold taxes on YouTube earnings from viewers in the US from ad views, YouTube Premium, Super Chats, Super Stickers, and channel membership. So this is what they say. So now I'm going to show you how you're going to fill in your tax thing in these few simple steps we have to follow. Alright, so that at the end of the day you don't get deducted a whooping 24% from your earnings. Alright, without any further delay, without any further ado, let's go. So I'm going to show you how to fill in your tax thing number on your Google AdSense in these 6 easy super steps. Alright, so the first step is to log into your Google AdSense account by going to googleadsense.com. So when you go to googleadsense.com, you click on sign in. When you click on sign in, you fill in your details, your email address and your password which you use in signing up for Google AdSense. Then it takes you to the Google AdSense dashboard where you see all your estimated earnings for today, for yesterday, for last 7 days, this month, and the balance in total. Now on the left hand side there are some other menu buttons which I'm going to just talk about briefly. We have home, ads, sites, blocking control, reports, optimization, payments, account, and feedback. So on this dashboard now, the next thing you click on payments. Now on payments dashboard, you're going to get 3 different options, which are transactions, how you get paid, and settings. Now what you do here is to click on manage settings under settings. So when you click on manage settings under settings, it takes you to the managed settings page. It takes you to that page. Now on that page it says manage tax info. Provide or update your tax information. Your payments profile and country determine how your taxes are collected, withheld, and reported. Now, so next thing you click on is United States tax info. You see, then you click on add tax info. So when you click on add tax info, it takes you to tax info dashboard, and on the tax info page it asks the question to find the right tax form. Please answer a few questions first. The IRS, the US tax authority, requires that tax info be reported in letters A to Z or numbers. For accented characters, use the letter only, such as N for N or A for A with marks at the top of it. Now it says what type of account is the name of the account which you're running. Like ours is Odusoya Matthias Folashade, so for your own it will definitely be your name. So what we did is to click on individual. We are running an individual account. Then ask another question: are you a citizen or resident of the United States? All right, this video is particularly for people outside the United States, basically Africa, Nigeria, and some other countries outside the United States. So what you click on no, since you are not in United States. So when you click on no, it takes you to it says be sure the information is exactly the same on your tax document, and that form is signed by an authorized representative of this legal entity. So it brings out 6 different steps which you are going to go through to fill in your tax NIN. So the first one is your tax identity, which says name of individual. Yeah, so name of the individual on tax form. Then you fill in your name, which you use in filling the tax, which you use in filling your tax details. So you fill in your name, then you fill in the part that says doing business name as designated entity. That's the name of your or on your CAC. Yeah, the name you use in registering your CAC. Then you select your country and you stroke your region. Then for the tax identification number, it says a taxpayer identification number TIN is a tax processing number required by the IRS for some tax forms. More about TIN: if you are claiming treaty, you are required to provide a foreign TIN. Now, yes, so it asks another question: are you a citizen or a resident of United States? So since we are clicking on no, then it brings out that option of select a W8 tax form, which is based on your previous selected answers. A W8 tax form is needed. So what we'll do here is we'll click on select the W8 Ben. Yeah, that form. The meaning of this form is most commonly used by non-US individuals and will also be used to claim tax treaty benefit. So for those of us outside the United States, this is the option we are going to select. So after filling your country, then you put in your taxpayer identification number. That way, when you put in your tax identification number at the foreign TIN, yes, that's where you put it, that option that says foreign TIN, that box, that's where you put in your TIN number. That is the place where you write the number you've gotten from. So the other part is US ITIN or SSN is optional. So after filling these details, you click next to go to the next part, which is address. Then you fill in your name, your city, your postal code, your state, your permanent address, and some other infos that has been required there to fill in your address, your state, and the rest. Then you click on next. When after clicking on next, it takes you to the next option. If everything is correct, it takes you to the next option and says tax treaty. Now that option that says tax treaty, it's going to ask you some questions. We say, are you claiming a reduced rate of withholding under a tax treaty? The option which you choose no. Why? It says US tax law may impose a 30% withholding tax on payments that are considered US sources income. Then the second option, it says the second point is this tax may be reduced or eliminated for any payee that qualifies under a relevant tax treaty. So you select the option no, then you click on next. After clicking on next, it takes you to the point where you a document preview page. That is step 4. This step says this is how your documents will be generated based on your provided information. If you select multiple income types, more than one form will be generated. Documents are generated in English to comply with the IRS US tax authority. So it gives you your form W8 Ben in PDF format, and at the side of it you see the preview. Then you click on the checkbox to confirm. That checkbox says I confirm that I have reviewed and generated tax documents to the best of my knowledge and believe they are true, correct and complete. So you can also go back to check every single steps that you've followed till you got to step 4. If all are correct, you click on the checkbox, then you click on next to continue. You can download your PDF forms. So when you click on next, it takes you, next option is certification page. Now on the certification page, it says under penalties of perjury, I decided that I have examined the information on this form and to the best of my knowledge and believe it is true, correct and complete. I further certify under penalties of perjury that 1. I am the individual that is the beneficial owner, or am authorized to sign for the individual that is the beneficial owner of all the income to which this form relates, or I'm using this form to document myself for chapter 4 purpose. 2. The person named in the tax identity section of this form is not a US person. 3. The income to which this form relates is A. Not effectively connected with the conduct of a trade business in the United States. B. Effectively connected but is not subject to tax under applicable income tax treaty. Or C. The partner's share of a partnership effectively connected income. The fourth option there is the person named in the tax identity. Fourth point rather, the person named in the tax identity section of this form is a resident of the country or region listed in the tax treaty section of the form, if any, within the meaning of the income tax treaty between US and that country or region. And the last section is for broker transaction or barter exchanges. The beneficial owner is an exempted foreign person. Furthermore, I authorize this form to be provided to any withholding agent that has control, receipt or custody of the income of which I am beneficial owner, or any withholding agent that can disburse or make payments of the income of which I am the beneficial owner. So at this point you put in your signature, which is required that you put in your full name on it. So after putting your full name, you click on next. It takes you to option 6, which says step 6 rather, activities and services performed in US and affidavit. Then it asks a question: as the individual or entity identified in the tax identity section perform any activities and services for Google within US? If you have, you click yes. If you've not, you click no and go to the next option, which says are you providing tax info for a new or existing payment profile that hasn't received payments, or an existing payment profile that has previously received payments? If option 1, I am providing tax info for a new or existing payment profile that hasn't received payments. Option 2, I'm providing tax info for an existing payment profile that has previously received payments. So whichever way, if you are new to the YouTube program and you've not received payments, you click on the first one. But if you're an existing user and you've received payments before, you click on the second one, then you click on submit. After clicking on submit, it takes you to the final dashboard, which says manage tax info, where you notice that on the status of under the form W8 Ben, it shows approved. If it doesn't show approved, that means probably your details are not correct. Now you can also submit a new form, which it gives you an option to submit a new form to re-edit what you've done before or add additional details to it. So guys, I think these are just the simple steps you follow to fill in your team. So please kindly remember to do this on time before May 31st, before YouTube goes and start collecting 24% of your earnings. I know you will not like that. Well, if you like this video, give this video a thumbs up, share, like, comment, and if this is your first time here on our channel rather, please kindly remember to click on the subscribe button, click on the bell icon too, to get notified whenever we drop in new videos, and most importantly, remember to stay safe.